all, I'm back again for another Giggle and Learn session. My name is Bibo Ulumi, so go along with me. In our last episode, I talked to us about the formation of the pattern, the vertical line, and I also mentioned that it's a foundation for any formation of letters or numbers. So I'm still on this morning to talk to us about the formation of another pattern, and today we'll be talking about the horizontal line. That is a movement from your left to your right. But before I go on to teach us how to do that, I want us to quickly look at those materials we need again. We need a paint, we need chubby pencils with the claws, we need the markers, we need crayons, the sand tray, and stencils. These are our horizontal stencil, and this is the horizontal sand paper. So we have just turned the vertical, so it's used for any of those ones. So let's go along. Now, what's the first thing to do? I like to make it fun anytime I'm teaching my pupils, and I like to also make sure that parents know how to diversify and it's use whatever works for the child. So that's why I have all of this, all in the name of forming the horizontal pattern or the horizontal line, as the case may be. So just like I did the last time, you need to know that the child uses the two fingers and then take it from the left to the right and say dash, start on the dot, dash, start on the dot, dash. I don't like to put too much words when the child, so I could have just said start on the dot, left to right. That's too wordy for a child, so we just say a dash. That's the dash, because this dash is going to be useful even in their reading skills. Let the child run the fingers over and over, just create a connection. And the sandpaper is important because it gives that rough feeling that makes the child to connect using the fingers. So that's one way to start. Then the next one is to dip the finger into the paint and take it same way. And then you have dash again, dash again, dash. The child, just like I said earlier, can always have the blindfold on, just so that we know that yes, there's actually a connection between the finger and the brain. So the connection is visually the child moving from left to right, and that gives us the horizontal line. That's using the stencils. You can equally use your crayon to run through the laminated sheets. This is our template. We have a template for the horizontal line, and then we'll take it from left to right. Dash. Then there's a dotted line here. Take it slowly, 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 slowly to the end. I might like to use a marker, which is not a permanent one. We're able to wipe it. Dash. Keep going. Now, this offers varieties in terms of the child having their hands on it several times, because you can wipe it easily. The child keeps running the finger from the left to the right. So these are dotted lines that helps the child to use this over and over. I can equally clean it for use at another time, and that's why it is a laminated sheet. Many children can use this as a way. Having used the laminated sheet, the child can gravitate towards using the same color pencil to write on the plain paper. Dash, 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 dash. You can as well use the marker. Dash, 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 dash. And it can run from the left to right, all the way to the right. Don't forget how I talked to us about using the chubby pencil if you are dealing with beginners. It's very important, and the claws must go into it just to make sure that the pencil is held at the appropriate way. Dash. Okay, so I have not used the sand tray. So when we are using the sand tray, it's easier to use the stencil, just so that will form a startup and a training point for the child. So the stencil is placed on the cassava flakes, and then the child runs the same finger and says dash, dash, dash. I always love the blindfold part in which case it makes that connection to be fast. The child is shut off with the eyes in terms of distraction and is able to make that pattern easily. If I take the stencil off, you can still see a horizontal line right in the middle of the place. So if I clean it up, the child can easily make a dash, which is an horizontal line, make a dash. Now, relating this pattern to any of our numbers or letters, we obviously know that when a child wants to write the number 7, we need a dash. When the child wants to complete the writing of number 4, which is the vertical line that we learned earlier, down, dash, then we cross it. A number 4 is already formed. When you're writing any of the letters too, the letter E, that's a capital letter E, you still need a dash. So this is one of the reasons why we said it's better for us to lay the foundation, learning the patterns, and then from patterns we now go on to learning how to form our numbers and our letters. Thank you.